Good morning, students. In today's math class, we read about the closure properties of rational numbers. So, what is rational number? I told you previous that P by Q is a rational number where Q is not equal to 0. So, rational numbers are satisfy the closure property under addition or subtraction or multiplication division. Let's see by taking some examples. So, suppose two rational numbers, any two rational numbers, under addition we see that first. Suppose 3 by 4 plus 2 by 4. The answer will be, addition properly. Denominator same 4, then numerator 3 plus 2, that is 5 by 4, which is a rational number. Another two rational numbers also we can take. That suppose minus 2 by 4 plus 3 by 4, then 4 denominator same addition 5 minus 2 plus 3, that is 1 by 4. Also rational number. So what you will write? Rational numbers are closed under addition. So we say that rational numbers, after adding two numbers, if we get again rational number, then we say that rational numbers are closed under addition. Then it is closed. Then you come to subtraction. Under subtraction, same thing. Again you take two whole numbers, any two whole numbers. You can try yourself by taking others numbers at home also. So that is suppose same thing, 5 by 8 minus suppose 2 by 8, and 8 you minus 5 by minus 2, that is 3 by 8, which is a rational number. Suppose minus 6 by 9 minus 3 by 9, same thing, 9 minus 6 minus 3, that is minus 9 by 9, 1, also a rational number because here 1 by 1. So these two are also rational number. So minus we get minus 1 by 1 is also a rational number. So we say that rational numbers are closed under subtraction. That means after minusing two rational number also we are getting another rational number. So here we say that rational numbers are closed under subtraction. Then next, so it is also right. Then come to multiplication. Multiplication. The same procedure. Take two rational numbers, 3 by 4 into 2 by 3, suppose 3 2 is 6, 4 3 is 2, also a rational number. Then another rational number, minus 3 by 2, suppose 1 by 3, then minus 3 by 6, also a rational number. So after multiplying also two rational numbers, we are getting rational numbers. When we multiply, so multiplication is closed under, rational number is closed under multiplication. Okay, then this is also right. Then number 4 is division. If we divide any two rational number, what answer will get? So 3 by 4 divide 2 by 6. Did you remind how to do the division in fractions? Maybe I hope you reminded that 3 by 4 multiply, again we have to inverse it, 6 by 2. Okay, 2 2 ja, 2 3 ja, then ये 2 3 3 ja 9 by 4 is a rational number. Suppose 0 is also a rational number. Suppose I divide 3 by 4 divide 0. Answer is, there is no answer. It is not possible. It is not possible, you will not get any answer. So here we say that rational numbers are not closed under division. So in this one case only it is not possible. So we discuss here for all rational numbers. So though here by division, doing division by 0, we are not getting a rational number. So it is, we say that here the rational numbers are not closed under division. So it is cross out. So we learn that rational numbers are closed under addition, subtraction, multiplication, but not closed under division. So this is all about closed property. So next, now we study about commutative property. The same thing we check for whole number, then integer, then rational number. So what is commutative? First, commutative property means if a plus b equal to b plus a. When we interchange numbers, addition, if you will get the answer, same answer, then that satisfies the commutative property, otherwise not. So for commutative property, take any two numbers. First we check about the whole number. For whole number, so take any two whole numbers. Suppose 3 plus 4 equal to 7. 4 plus 3 also 7. Same answer. Suppose 6 plus 3 equal to 9. 3 plus 6 equal to 9. A plus b, b plus a. So here we say that whole numbers are satisfy the commutative, or whole numbers are commutative under addition, or addition is commutative. Then suppose next whole numbers, this is addition property, this is addition. Then come to subtraction. For subtraction, same thing. Suppose 3 minus 2, how much? 1. 2 minus 3, minus 1. 5 minus 3, 2. 3 minus 5, minus 2. These are not equal to each other. This is also not equal to each other. So here we said that whole numbers are not commutative under subtraction. Subtraction is not commutative. Then come to subtraction, then multiplication. For multiplication, any same process. 3 multiply 2, 6. 2 multiply 3, also 6. Minus 4 multiply 3, it is 12. 3 multiply minus 4, also minus 12, minus 12. The same answer. So whole numbers are commutative under multiplication. Then come to division. Okay, division is also same thing. Suppose 8 division 2 equal to 4. 2 division 8, that is 2 by 8, 1 by 4, not equal to each other. Suppose 12 division 4, that is 3. 4 division 12, that is 4 by 12, 1 by 3, also not equal to each other. So here whole number are not commutative under division. So what did you learn? Whole numbers are commutative under addition, multiplication, but not commutative under subtraction, division. So commutative property means a plus b equal to b plus c. Any two numbers, same order you add, then you change the only order, but number will be same. So answer, if you get the same answer, then you can say that that is satisfies the commutative rule. Next, then now we see that integers numbers whether satisfy the commutative property or not under addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So same procedure. Take any two integers. Suppose -1 plus 4. So answer will be how much? -1 plus 4, 3. You will just change it on 4 plus -1. Answer will be same 3. Suppose 3 plus 0 equal to 3. 0 plus 3 also 3. So after addition we get same integers. So here we say that integers are commutative under addition. So integers satisfy the rule commutative property in addition. Then subtraction, again two numbers, suppose 4 minus 3 equal to 1. You change it. 3 minus 4, you get -1. Suppose 5 minus 4. The answer will be 5 minus plus 4 equal to 9. You change it. -4 minus 5. That is -9. So not equal to each other. So subtraction not satisfies the property of commutative. So integers are not close commutative under subtraction. So it satisfies, subtraction not satisfies. Then come to multiplication. Same two integers take. Suppose -5 multiply -6, that is plus 30. Again convert it. -6 into -5, same 30. Suppose 5 into -4 equal to -20. Suppose -4 into 5, same -20. So here you get same answer. Here also same answer. So we say that integers are commutative under multiplication. Here multiplication satisfies. Then come to division. Same procedure. Suppose you divide -8 division 2 -4. 2 division -8, you get -1/4. Different answer. Suppose 6 division 3, 2. 3 division 6. 3/6. 1/2. Different answer. So division is not satisfy the property commutative. So here we say that integers are not commutative under division. So summary, again I am saying that integers are commutative under addition, multiplication, but not commutative under subtraction and division. So now we see whether rational numbers are satisfy the commutative property or not. The same thing, take two rational numbers and add them. That is same procedure, that is a plus b equal to b plus a. So let's see. Suppose 1/2 plus 2/2, 2, 1 plus 2 equal to 3/2. Then take inverse. 2/2 plus 1/2, that is same thing. 2 plus 1, that is 3/2. Same answer. So here we say that the rational numbers are commutative under addition. Then it satisfies the property. Then come to subtraction. So subtraction, a minus b equal to b minus a, or what? A minus b equal to b minus a. It will never. Let's see. Suppose 3/4 minus 1/4. 4. 3 minus 1, that is 2/4. If we inverse it, again alternate the numbers. 1/4 minus 3/4, then 4. 1 minus 3, that is minus 2/4. Both are not equal, so it is not equal. So here we say that subtraction, rational numbers are not commutative under subtraction. Here subtraction, in case of subtraction, rational numbers are not satisfy the property commutative. Here it is wrong. Then multiplication, same thing, A into B equal to B into A. If satisfy the property, let's see. Suppose 2 by 5 into 3 by 5, d to the 6, 5 5 ja 25. Again change it, 3 by 5 into 2 by 5 suppose. Same 3 to the 6, 5 5 ja 25. So here we say that the rational numbers are commutative under multiplications. Okay. So multiplication property satisfies. Then come to division. Again take two rational numbers. Suppose 1 by 5 division 2 by 4. So same procedure, 1 by 5 into 4 by 2, that is 4 by 10. Suppose 2 by 4 division 1 by 5, then 2 by 4 into 5 by 1, that is 10 by 4. So not equal answer we got. So here we say that rational numbers are not commutative under division. So here the commutative property not satisfies. So today we read about the commutative property of whole number and rational numbers, and of addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, how they are satisfied or not. So this is a little long chapter. So here another is their associative property, which will we read or we discuss about next class. In next class we discuss about associativity and with its exercise, some examples, and we try to solve some exercises. So here also, like previous class, I will give some, here directly you can note down. For your easy purpose, I will again give you one sheet where I will write all the properties, and you will directed to note down in your copy and practice. And I request you all that all these addition, subtraction, multiplication, division properties are satisfied not for the rational numbers and whole numbers. You try to take some more examples. I am giving some 2 numbers or 1 numbers like this. So you try to take more examples and you try to solve yourself, and you got the answer, and you try to see that whether these properties are satisfied or not. Here in fraction, multiplication, division, these two processes you have in standard 7 class, and in exercise also you have to do, and I request you all, you practice how to do multiplication and division in the fraction. You can look through your 7th class book also. So this is all about for today's class. Thank you. Have a nice day.